Hola there, my sexy compadres y mamacitas. My name is Peter, and bienvenidos to my Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer charity Let's Play. Screw Mario Maker, we don't need to design some levels. What we're going to be doing is designing those homes, and this is the true making game. So guys, let's dive in. I've been looking forward to this episode so much because it's going to be designing one of my most favorite things that I saw, and that's going to be a cafe. Fun fact about me, I always wanted to go to a culinary school, and I ended up becoming pilot and going to aviation school, but I love to cook. If you've seen my cooking videos, and one of my things, my mom always wanted to open up a diner, and in her memory, when I and she's still alive, I don't know why I said in her memory, but as one of the things I always wanted to do is I wanted to open up a diner after her name, so you know, because she inspired me. My mom is one tough Peugeot. She's my #1 fan. She's my #1 cheerleader. You know, all that stuff. She was when I used to run track. She would yell in the stands, "Run, Forrest, run!" And then the entire track team called their captain Forrest Gump. Yes. And so every time I ran, even my coach would yell, "Run, Forrest, run!" So those are the days. But I love my mom so much. So let's do these are the choices we can do. We can custom design windows and more, scenery, refurbishing, all these stuff. But I want to do the windows and more because we're doing this little cafe, and I want it to be the most perfect little thing. But I love breakfast, guys. I can eat it for lunch. I can eat it for dinner. I can eat it at 3 a.m. in the morning. Breakfast to me is one of my favorite things. I can have pancakes. I can do whatever I want. So let's do the cafe today. It is going to be one fun little thing. And yeah, I love to cook, guys. It's such a like an escape for me. You know what I mean? I find it to be such a fun activity, and that's what I know. Even in my videos, people comment that they try out the recipes I make, and I helped other people go in the kitchen and have some fun. That's all. That's, you know, it's great to cook. It's a fun task, and so we're gonna do our exterior right now. And we have different exteriors. We have this thing that looks it looks like a 7-Eleven to me. I mean, it has a diner sign, you know, but it kind of looks more like a CVS or something like that. Then we have the Ramen Shop, which is really cool, and I don't want to be that much of a weeb, but I'm not opening up a ramen joint. I'm opening up a diner, because, you know, you could have everything in a diner. You can only have ramen, and how many times can a student eat ramen? I know, you know, the joke is, the meme is, oh, I'm going to college, let me eat all my, kubla. I can't even speak. All my cup of noodles, but I'm choosing this one because it feels like the type of restaurant I would want to own in the future. But what I wonder truly is, Isabel, what the hell are these like abandoned places? Why does this have a stone floor and like concrete walls? These definitely must have been like torture dungeons. Isabel, are you like a spy or something? You would take people and then interrogate them here. But I'm definitely gonna choose the wooden floor, the natural floor, because it feels like a diner. It feels like something I'm gonna own. What kind of windows are we gonna get? Windows are gonna be really cool. Let's see. Let us see. We have what's a diner is type of thing. Yeah, that with the little handles, you can open it up. And what kind of shades will we have in a diner? Wooden blinds, bamboo blinds. Oh, definitely polka dots. That's something. That just speaks diner. Let's see. Let us see. Yeah, the classic white blinds. That classic diner feel. Alright, so now we're going to go, and Isabel's going to give us certain things. So we got to do our cash register and all that stuff. Oh, you can have a briefcase. But let's go from left to right. And we don't need a bed in this little cafe, but we do need some tables. What kind of tables would be good? Let us see. These red tables. These square wooden tables. You always need your wooden tables in a cafe. I'll put that out. The dining area would be right over here. You know, you go over here, and this is where you would eat your cornflakes if you want to have some cornflakes, or you would have whatever you need to get right over there. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. There's a little dining area. And what else? What else can we do? We gotta definitely have the little entrance right over here for Isabel, a little counter, because she's got to count. You know, whoever's gonna be working the front desk over here, right over there. You could sit, you know, or not. Yeah, we'll move it out one little more, because it's like you know when sometimes it blocks the entrance a little bit. It's like, how can I take your order and all that stuff? We'll have that goodness over there. So we got that out of the way. let's go to our chairs. What really? That's a metal chair. Is that really dinerish? Let me see. I guess that I could see these in the. Oh no, there we go. These Zen chairs, the red little cushion. Even though it's more like these are the type of stuff you see in little kind of diners. So we get. Oh no, I don't want a table. I just want these chairs. Boom. And then, how do I want to do this? I want there to be room for people to go through and stuff. So we got a chair a little there. Let's see. Oh no, there we go. There we go. We have a little chair. Bada bing, bada boom. Move this out right over here. Move the table right over the chair. No, that's the chair. That's the table with the plus sign. Boom. And then I'm gonna have another one of these, right? No. There we go. These, but this table is gonna be like this because I need Isabel. You know, if the waitress is gonna come by, she needs to get through. You know, over here with a menu, and let us see, maybe another table, and we can have like a booth area. Yeah, I can see the booth. I prefer booths over chairs. You know what I mean? Because sometimes like it's just like it's uncomfortable. Let's see. Do we have a booth type of thing? We do not have a booth. Okay, so right now we'll keep the chair. You know what I mean? It's good. It's still good. People are still gonna come to Josie's. And when I open up my diner sometime in the future, compadres y mamacitas, I'm gonna let you know. You come to Josie's. You know, if I see that you're a fan and you love everything I do, I will definitely give you a free stack of my signature pancakes. Actually, they're my grandma's signature pancakes. Dottie G is my grandmother, and Dottie G's pancakes are the best. When I was growing up, she would like heat the we need a counter. We need we need a counter. But yeah, my Dottie G would heat up the there we go. Because this is like the little bar bistro area right there. You sit over there and you can have your coffee and all that stuff if you want to be like that. But yeah, Dottie G, she would get like she make the best silver dollars, buttermilk silver dollars. You know, she would get the pan, and she would throw the water and it would beat on it, and you would hear the sizzle. Guys, compadres, it was one hell of a great time. So this is a dining area. We don't need like microwaves because we're doing the dining area, not the kitchen. So we don't need any of the kitchen stuff. We don't need lamps and stuff because what we're going to be hanging is our the duck. There we go. No. What we're going to be hanging is the other stuff. So we gotta have a you gotta have a plant. You gotta always have a plant. Look at that, right here. Every place, guys. If you don't have a plant, you gotta get with it, man. Get with the times. We're in the 21st century, you guys. You cannot be racist towards plants, okay? Don't discriminate against them. Put them in your house and be a humanitarian. You know what I mean? Okay, so look at it. Look at all this stuff. Oh my God, there's baguettes. Oh my God, that's so cool. That made my day. Okay. So we need breakfast stuff. We have a light breakfast over here. I'm gonna put that on this table. My favorite breakfast has to be, I would say pancakes. Pancakes is my #1 choice. No, we gotta have that omelet, man. That's right out of Food Wars. This guy's gonna have this omelet right over here. What? Let's see all the options we have to eat. What is this? That's a lunch. That's like rice and stuff. No. What else is over here? We got some tacos. Let us see. We're gonna have we'll do these. Someone can eat the light breakfast, and then someone can have another thing of this omelet. That omelet looks really good. This is more of like a breakfast diner joint. They can have lunch too. Diners sometimes have that, but what I want to do is like open up like a breakfast joint, and then like one day of the week I would have dinner, and then like you would come and you would eat dinner, but that would be like once a week, and it would be like a special time. It's a bread making kit. That's okay. That's like inside the kitchen. So hopefully when we get this on the kitchen, every diner has the dessert case. Every diner I know has this little dessert case. You go there and you say, "Oh, what desserts you gonna have?" Oh man, that's definitely diner material right over there. Okay, so we got our dessert case. Oh, we gotta have our cash register. Isabel's gotta be doing all the stuff with a little cash. I mean, because you always go by the entrance. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, the plant. The person gets next to the plant. They don't need to be. Look at that. You walk in, and while you're figuring out what you want to eat, you can look at the specials right over there. Perfect. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at this. That's like a whole big station. But I already used that. I like the thing we use. That's a cash tray. Oh, it's like for changing. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's like a 7-Eleven cash tray. What is this? Glass screen? Nah. Oh yeah, skateboarding.
Yeah, we be like, who easy, man? Young Tucci. Skating, man.
Oh, look at that bistro table. That's perfect for like outside. Oh my god. Man, when we go back to Frida, not the paintress, but the French fry lady, we could put these outside the McDonald's. That's so cool. Okay, so I think we pretty much did everything. I mean, we won't put those stuff in there. Actually, no, we gotta put coffee on the little bar area. You gotta have your coffee. We have to have our coffee makers somewhere back here, because this is where the bartender is gonna be getting his coffee. There's a glass tea. Oh, tea. I love iced tea, man. So we have our coffee cup. We have our coffee cup right over here, and we also gonna put cream and sugar, just in case that person's gonna be having their cream and sugar with their coffee, sitting down, you know. Hey, Paulie, pass me the cream. You know, because that's what. Ooh, kiddies meal. That looks good. It's flan though. I hate flan. Oh my god. Story time. Just like Italians, I'm Cuban also, and they Cubans love to cook, and they love to like make enough food for the entire universe at just like a little like get together. I forgot, what was it, Christmas Eve or something like that. Oh my god. Other than my uncle, hey flaquito, because my uncle calls me flaquito because I'm skinny, and yeah. So he was like, hey flaquito, remember Juan, flaquito, come here. And it's just like, Uncle Jose, I don't know any of these people. And then my Aunt Ida, she would be making flan, and you know, if you don't eat, they go, man, come on, and then they come over to you. I don't know why I said that more in an Italian way, but they make flan, and I'm allergic to caramel, so they would put like they were like shoveling flan down my mouth, and it was just, oh, I can't stand flan. I don't like the consistency. Wow, I can't even speak. I just don't like flan. And then when I say that, people go, "You don't like flan?" No, I don't like flan. It's a country. Do you like slavery? Huh? I don't like slavery. But do you see me questioning you? No. So chill. Okay, so let's see. We gotta have our little hospital TV right over there. What my favorite series in the game has to be one of my besides the gorgeous is like the. Oh my god, that's so funny. You can touch the shades. But you gotta have your TV here. Let me move this. People at the bar are gonna be sitting here and then watching their little TV. You know, at the bar you'll be watching the news or whatever. We gotta have like there's no like wall-mounted stereo, right? I can't hang up because I don't want it just to be like this sound. All right. What else we have? We have oh, you gotta have your air conditioner unit. We don't want it to be too hot in this place. Let me go by stereos and see what we have. What type of radios do we have? Do we have any like standing or like small things? Let's see. I'll play some music. What's a good? Oh, that's blank. Nah, not lullaby. Yeah. No, I'm trying to think of like the most like restaurant type of thing. No, that sounds like a credits. Yeah, Metal Man. Nah, KK Soul. KK Stroll. Señor KK. Yeah, KK's all good. Okay. So what else will we hang on the wall? Let's see. Oh, you gotta have the gotta have like the bulletin board, like right over here, so you can see the specials and all that stuff. Let's see. We're doing the hanging stuff. Okay. So this is like, these like glass things are the most, the glass stained lights are the most like diner-esque type of like restaurant thing. My aunt has one of these in her my aunt Duran has one of these in her kitchen. It's like so dinerish, but it's so cool. Okay, so we got that. I think there's ceiling fans also. What diner is not complete without some ceiling fans? Oh, okay, I can't put it there, so I'll put one there. Let's see, I want it like it to be centered, you know what I mean? Have your two ceiling fans, one in the middle of those lights. God forbid it falls down, there's been glass and charnel everywhere. Let's see what else. Okay, we gotta have our hanging menu. That's more of like McDonald's. Let's see. What else do we? Oh man, look at this hanging ivy garden. There's always those like potted plants and stuff. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Let us see. Oh, we gotta have our outfits. We got a little cafe uniform, right there, behind there. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh my God, there's a maid dress. There is a maid dress. There we go. I'm gonna can I put that on Isabel? Can I put that on myself? Nope. Okay. But we'll have that. Oh, we gotta have a carpet. It's the most like restaurant type of carpet. I'll use this one, medium. The dining room always has like these carpets you sit down with. I don't know if how big large would be. Yeah, because you sit in and like the wood, there's always like the seats are by the wood. That's perfect. That fits it. That feels like dinerish. All right, what else? So what else we have? We gotta have our finishing touches. We gotta make this place perfect. We gotta make Josie's perfect. I don't think that person will mind if they're sitting too close to the dessert case. There we go. And then we can have need a little table so we can put our coffee maker on. What do we have? What do we have for our little table in the back? Basic teacher's desk. No. Let's see. What couldn't we put? We can hold that nicely. A work table. I want something that you would see in a cafe. You know what I mean? Like a bar area, a bar stool. I mean, I could put another one of those bar areas. Let me see. Let me go back to that. Wait, was a counter? Counter table. Right, I could see that right there. Yeah, right there. You have your coffee maker, right? And is there like a cup or dish tray? Because you gotta have your dishes. But I also need a small little one that I could put the thing on. Extra one of these tables to stay with the theme. You know what I mean? This is the record play. Too bad there's no jukebox. Like I know in the diners you could like put the jukebox in and all that stuff. But let's see. There's a rice cooker. There's dinnerware. There's a sloppy sink. We don't need to be sloppy at Josie's. Nope. What is this? What did I put down? Automatic washer. No. We're not doing laundry here. Let's see. If I had more paintings, I'd definitely put paintings around. All right. Let's go to the hanging stuff. And how much time have I been talking like a madman? Let's see. 19 minutes. Wow. This is gonna be another one of those long episodes. I'm just having so much fun decorating this. Oh, we gotta have a clock. This place has always got a clock. Yeah, this little wooden clock could do. Right over there. Where can we put the clock? Right over there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we gotta put that like hanging ivy, the ivy garden pots, because that's like so dinerish. There we go. Got one right there. Got one right there. Got one right there. There's the billboard, so we can't put one there. Oh, we have that other hanging thing. Let's see. What else do we have that we can hang? shoot. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the ceiling stuff. Vine lamp. That's pretty cool. Oh man, you can make it like a little like jungle type of area. That is really cool, but we don't need that. I don't know. I think that's pretty much Josie's. You go over here to the cash register. You know, you do that. You want to make some. We gotta put something over there about a coffee. We can't just have coffee by itself. It'll definitely be with like the food choices. Let's go over here. Let's see what else. We could put a toaster or whatever, bread, but let's see what choices do we have. Oh, we have the kettle. Let's see. No. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change it up a little bit. There's the coffee maker. We have a good coffee maker in Josie's. That's what we strive for. I'm gonna put the 2 coffee cups over here, because this is like the coffee area. You sit down, you have your coffee, and then there's the cream and sugar. If you need the guy would be there. I'll put some cream and sugar for you. Brewster, my good friend. There's the little diner area. You get your menu. You know, waitress comes by. What would you like to eat and all that stuff. I think it came out perfect. Is there anything hanging over by the entrance? Where Isabel? There's nothing hanging by the entrance. Where Isabel is. We gotta do one more hanging thing. We gotta hang that flower photo up. That's so dinerish. Okay, let's get back. The hang stuff. Let's see. Hanging shelf. Fluorescent light. Okay. Let's see what things we can put there. What things could we put there? Let us see. What is here that we can hang? We'll do this. We'll do this one. This flower thing. Right there. Yeah, that's something. I want Josie's to be perfect. I want Josie's to be perfect. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I can always come back one later on when you get to unlock everything. Let's see. Got your thing, you got your clock over there. You got your potted ivory, you got your plant, because plants are great. Yep. I think we did a damn good restaurant. What do you think, Isabel? What do you think how this came out? Let us see. All finished. And let us have our complete view of this place. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tom Nook, of course, is the guy who owns freaking Josie's. But he's not the owner. No, I am. I'll buy the business out. Isabel and Lolita Vegeta over there having it there. Digsbury's the worker. Look at that. Going around with this little cute little menu thing. Perfect little cafe. Isabella's enjoying her egg Benedictine or her big ass meal. Lolita's enjoying our signature omelets. That toast is good. And Digsbury's just standing there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning this little cafe is. Back, because I had to do a little cut to see if they would save the footage. Little options for go. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, you could take your food to go in a diner. You can be like, hey, I want my leftovers tomorrow. But let us see. Oh, so this thing Now we got to unlock this little thing, the computer. You can send like your creative things out and view for like competitions and stuff. I think there's like you can get certain items in the game, which would be really cool if I actually win one. So if you guys, I don't know if you can vote for me, but you can vote for me and don't make it a little deal. You know, we cut a deal. Shh, we don't tell anyone. Keep it between you and me. You know what I mean? We cheat the system. Just like the votes in Florida. Oh, man. Dude, my internet's connected. Okay. So we uploaded our cafe. Josie's. Too bad you can't name them. Okay, we got that. We're uploading. Bada bing. Bada boom. It's uploading a lot of data over here. It's probably not gonna connect. But anyway, I had a lot of fun. That was something fun. That was something fun. The hospital is gonna be something cool, and the store. Wow. There we go. Oh, okay. We'll do. I'll post it. I'll post it later on. I'll figure it out. But I don't know if the cafe is open this late at night. Looks like the school is open. Let's go visit my little cafe before the night's over and see how it is. Look at this. Look at this. Tangy's being a cannibal, probably having some fruit. Perfect little place. I'm happy with my little creation. Look at that. And you can grab yourself, get yourself dressed. Can make myself kawaii and cute. Look at this. You're about to be shocked about the look I'm gonna give myself right now. Right? Right? No hat. Bam. Bam. I just fulfilled everyone's wishes. I am a kawaii ass maid. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I will see you next episode where we will be continuing making Happy Home Designer. I am just so freaking adorable. Look, I'm gonna eat my freaking omelet. Adios, guys, and as always, stay sexy.